Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the NyanCave. I am back, and my name is Tom. This guy is Clay. That guy is the Android.
Hello.
And today we are playing Ace Attorney vs. Phoenix Wright, and we're gonna aim for a finale.
Maybe. Who knows?
We're getting damn close to the end of the game, so we're gonna see what we end up doing today. Where we left off last time, though, we're about to make a decision on who really gave this witness her task to assassinate the storyteller.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember it all.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm just taking shots in the dark. For all I know, it could be the vigilantes.
That was the funny joke. I know
it was narrowed down to 3,
and it definitely can't be Darklaw. I thought it was nailed down to either Darklaw or Espella. That's why you can't take any days off. Oh no! Oh no!
I think we need a hint. Probably. I'll take a good college guess.
Yeah. This whole time, it's been like, Darklaw's been like, you can't trust the storyteller, and I gotta change things.
Well, she's the witness, so she did not give herself the order. The vigilantes are too stupid. I don't think that we're at the point where we can indict Eve just yet. As much as I want to. Look at that happy ass cat. You know he's done something. She's done something wrong.
Yeah.
She's selling catnip to all the other street cats. We know it.
Darklaw is secretly Eve for sure. You can tell because of those ears. Look, the portrait.
Oh my god, they line up perfectly.
I know they line up perfectly.
The points for the ears are in the same place.
I know.
I've never seen them in the same place.
The storyteller probably could have committed suicide, and Espella's our defendant. And I don't really want to accuse her.
Yeah. What about the storyteller? You think?
Maybe. I'm not gonna press it. I'm gonna take a good guess, and maybe we should all split up our guesses so that we have a greater chance of one of us being right. I call dibs on Darklaw.
I call dibs on storyteller.
I say it's Espella.
Oh,
let's do it.
All right, take a hint.
Sure. Here's my hint coin. Oh fuck.
Oh,
super
no.
fuck.
All right, I feel like it could not have been Kira. I feel like that was set. That is really funny that they eliminate both of your guesses. I forgot that we were just said that it wasn't Darklaw because of she's the witness. I forgot that part of it.
Yes. No. Kira's the witness.
It was the cat.
It was either cat or storyteller.
Selling the nip on.
I feel like
side.
Selling the nip on the side.
Yeah.
I feel like we could present storyteller pretty confidently. Do you want to take another hint coin? We only have 2 shields.
You can't.
Oh no.
Are we really gonna push Eve at this point? There's no way.
No, it's probably the storyteller who's like,
okay,
and you get to kill me.
And
then Darklaw's like, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
because he was
whole time.
He was
That's
like,
true.
yeah, I know who the killer is. Obviously, I wrote the story. I said it was going to be Kira.
I'm going with the storyteller.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Take that!
The storyteller? We're talking about someone with the authority and power to replace the Great Witch. Someone who calls the shots. I can't think of anyone else that meets those criteria, except for the storyteller himself. Preposterous. Then that would mean... Oh, right. Yeah. I forgot
this is Clay talks to himself for 30 minutes.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Exactly, Your Honor.
Exactly, Your Honor. It means that the storyteller gave his final task to Kira himself. He was, in short, responsible for his own assassination. What? Order in the court. But for what purpose? Why would he plan his own assassination? That I cannot say, Your Honor. However, the final chapter in the story does tell of his inevitable death. While he assigned this task to Kira himself, it is perfectly natural that he would do so. However, what is not natural is your behavior tonight, Miss Darklaw. What was unnatural about the High Inquisitor's behavior? You were once the head of all the Shades, and yet, tonight, you tried to interfere with the Storyteller's plan. You rendered Miss Kira unconscious and locked her away in the belfry of the bell tower. That, to me, seems like the activity of someone aiming to put a stop to his plan altogether. Oh. Indeed. Lady Darklaw, what would be the reason for such behavior? I leave that to you, Mr. Wright. Based on what we've seen in this trial, the defense believes Miss Darklaw's reason for covering up her actions tonight can only be attributed to one thing. This plan was handed down by the storyteller himself. And Miss Darklaw was definitely aiming to put a wrench in it. But why? Oh, man.
I gotta say it's probably to protect.
I think it's protect as well, yeah.
It feels like a protect
probably.
moment.
I know, because like all our actions thus far have been like, ooh, I'm scheming. I'm going to usurp the storyteller. But no, she was protecting. Protecting. Could it have been that she was trying to protect the storyteller? Protect? Exactly. That explains why she locked up Miss Kira, the big, bad, scary witch in the belfry. Uh-oh. Oh, this sounds wrong. Please think a little harder, Mr. Wright. Miss Darklaw was carrying Miss Cantabella to the bell tower so that she could appear as the Great Witch Bezella. Ah! Following that, the storyteller perished. I do not believe anything about her actions tonight. Indicate an intention to protect. That's true. It is my belief that it was an act of betrayal.
What?
Betrayal, of course. The opposite of protect. I should have seen that one a mile away. It was too obvious.
Yeah.
Where's my plot twist? She actually attacked. The storyteller used the Great Witch Bezella to take his own life. Instructions to carry out the plan were given to Miss Kira. However, Miss Darklaw planned to intervene and change the scenario at the very last minute. Oh no!
What?
Our poor girl Kira!
Yeah?
She was getting set up by the storyteller!
Yeah.
Yeah!
But it was a really big promotion for her, so that's kind of good.
Sad! No! They were gonna burn Kira for real this time!
Yeah. No trapdoor on this one.
But she could have been the Great Witch for like a little bit, and that's kind of cool. Like, imagine if you got promoted to like the president of a company. I mean, yeah, sure, the company got like, you get arrested because they're like tax fraud and stuff.
It
but you
turned out
got to say you were the president of a company.
It was Enron in the end, and you were like, wow, but like for a day, I almost owned a yacht.
Yeah.
One quick day, I almost had one.
You got to cast one cool spell.
Oh.
Like.
Yeah.
But, forget it. She planned to do so by changing the identity of the Great Witch from Miss Kira to Miss Cantabella. Thus, bringing us to our current situation. Miss Cantabella on trial for the murder of her father at the hands of Bezella. You, Miss Darklaw, seem to harbor a rather strong hatred for the storyteller, if I am not mistaken.
A hatred, you say? Yes, I suppose you could call it that.
Uh-oh.
That's right. Behold, my revenge.
Okay.
Did you just say revenge? Miss Darklaw, will you please tell the court your plan for revenge?
If you insist.
My plan for revenge by Miss Darklaw.
The High Inquisitor, and also the Great Witch. Long have I donned those two masks. One as Labyrinthia's protector, the other its harboring of destruction. In other words, I was merely meant to serve him.
Is it the plot to Overlord or something?
And yet, he sought to selfishly pen the ending of the story under his own terms. He did not care enough about me, or any of the townspeople, to allow us the dignity of deciding our own fate.
And yeah, GD, that is kind of wild, because it's so obvious. Usually this game twists it. It was like, I was bringing her up there to protect her, so she, you know, something.
Because I'm actually a good person.
I'm actually a good person, is usually what happened, you know?
What we witnessed tonight.
I didn't think she was actually bad.
No, she was so bad she couldn't be.
And there's that cute little picture of her. That basically absolves her of all guilt.
Yeah.
Was the cowardly act of a man looking for an easy way to end in that in which he could not properly finish. He cared for no one but himself, hence the sudden sham of an ending. And for that, I will never forgive him.
What do you mean by sham of an ending?
The Great Witch Espella is to summon a dragon of fire and end the life of the creator. She will then be put on trial and judged, thus heralding a period of peace and prosperity in all of Labyrinthia. Such is the ending written for this town and its people. 'Tis not an ending I oppose in principle. Who would not wish a happy ending for their own people? However, the problem lies in Bezella's identity.
Bezella's identity?
As you know, he assigned the role of the Great Witch to this girl beside me.
But you're saying that was a falsehood. Is that correct?
I knew Bezella's true identity. 'Tis not something I could ever forget. That is why I went to the bell tower. And it is why I took the accused there. I did it to ensure the true witch, foretold in the story, was given the judgment she was due.
The true witch? You don't mean...
Yes! I speak of none other than Espella Cantabella.
Wait, what?
I know. Like, I mean, it's okay. Like, this is the fake twist, and they give you the thing, you know? Yeah.
Okay, this is just a really elaborate, like, someone wrote a fan fiction and then someone really hated it.
Yeah.
So they, like, hack in and try to change the story.
Yeah.
Your password was literally Espella123. What are you doing?
Miss Darklaw, there's a glaring contradiction in your statement.
And what would that be?
Espella is not the Great Witch. It's supposedly common knowledge that Espella is capable of using all magic.
Yeah.
However, that is far from the truth. Magic does not actually exist in this town. It was all one giant illusion created by the Shades. Therefore, the Great Witch Espella cannot exist either.
She just whispers, Goldor.
No.
You fool. Defender, you really don't have a clue, do you?
No.
But just wait a minute now. Is the defender not correct? If magic does not exist, then it goes without saying that witches do not exist either. And would it not include the Great Witch? That would include the Great Witch, would it not?
That's right. It lied to us whole damn.
Dastards!
Fuck's a dastard.
Bastards! It's like
Espella isn't real.
I like to think that last one was a storyteller off the side.
well, it isn't real.
Yeah! Mr. Wright, there's a fundamental mistake in your argument. What do you mean? I have but one simple question. What exactly is Espella? Huh? Well, she's supposed to be the head of all witches. Allow me to reword the question.
I am
Oh my
Lord
god.
Voldemort.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's Eve.
No. Okay, here's my theory.
Okay.
Okay, so they're like, oh man, all the other witches exist only because the Great Witch Espella exists, which
Yeah.
means Espella is the only real witch, and the whole shade thing is to make other people seem like witches.
To distract?
I don't know, for some reason. I haven't-
something.
It's not a great thought, but it's a thought.
No, it's there. It's there.
Okay, let's go. I'm excited.
The Great Witch Espella is the root of all disaster within Labyrinthia. Knowing that, what specific disaster might she have been the root of?
I mean,
But that would be
I just thought of something.
Oh wow, Maya's like Nyan incarnate.
I know. We've been hearing Bezella's name left and right since we got here, but not once has the real Bezella shown up in person.
Indeed, Miss Faye. Espella herself has been virtually absent from the story thus far. But, Inquisitor, did she not claim the life of the storyteller tonight? It would appear so, Your Honor. However, there's just one more thing. Consider this. What particular story is every citizen of Labyrinthia most familiar with? Well, that would have to be the legendary fire, right? Precisely. Surely you're not serious. As the name implies, that is but a mere legend. No one knows for certain if it had occurred. So they say. But the reality is, there are still traces of that terrible fire within the town today.
The professor's right. We've even seen some of it up close and personal.
Man, it's so weird that it was like a legendary fire that happened like eons ago or whatever,
Yeah.
and somehow the library is still burned down a little bit.
know.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Why wouldn't they fix that?
Right?
Hey.
Like where it is, their
Right there.
shame badge.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. At the Great Archive. Like, did they say it was like a monument of some sort to
No,
remember? Or?
they're just like, yeah, this is where the Great Fire happened. Look, see, here's some evidence of it.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Oh, it's over here now. Come here.
Okay, it floated right away from you.
You are indeed correct, Inquisitor. Littered throughout the town are the burnt remnants of the fire most fierce. However, no one can say for sure what transpired back then. You see, not a soul actually saw what happened.
Let me see if you have this straight. There's an entire town full of people and no one saw what happened?
Correct. Except for one person.
What?
There's one person who saw everything. I'm speaking, of course, of the one responsible for the fire itself, the Great Witch Bezella.
In before, it's just Espella as a small child accidentally knocking over a candle and the
Oh,
whole
God.
town just goes up.
Yes.
Oh, my eyes!
I remember it. All of it.
Espella, what are you saying?
When I close my eyes, I can picture it so vividly. The awful sight of the flames engulfing everything they touched. The scorching heat in my skin. The smell of burning cinder all around me. The large plumes of black smoke. The warm tears streaming down my face. I remember it all. What you're recalling now is the moment the Great Witch Bezella destroyed our town. Well, it appears my role here is finished. As for the rest,
The Great Witch Bezella was the Yogg all along.
Oh.
I'll leave it in your capable hands, Inquisitor.
Oh my God, she disappeared.
Huh? Darklaw, she just vanished in the thin air. Oh, she actually did. I just thought that was like a budget, her walking away.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
No, she. They didn't have the cool like robe flip around or anything.
no,
Just
that opacity slider.
Mono robe.
Of course, Mrs. O'Leary's cow is the Great Witch Bezella.
I think it was the goats.
We should have known her name was Mozella.
Muzella.
She's right. These memories
What a bad pun.
are proof that I am Bezella.
But Espella.
Mr. Wright. Remember, if you will, what I said at the beginning of this trial. I came here to prove that Espella Cantabella is in reality the Great Witch Bezella. Right. There's still one more thing I wish to present to the court. I would now like to call the final witness to the stand. The final witness?
If you say storyteller, I'm gonna.
Oh, it's the storyteller. You
It's
know
gonna
it is.
be the
I want air
storyteller.
horns when he comes out. Ah, it would appear he has arrived.
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I give you this trial's final witness, the storyteller. And just like that, he appeared. The man who died not hours before. And the victim of this very trial, the storyteller himself. The professor sure chose one heck of a final witness. Morning is drawing closer and closer. How this trial will end is anyone's guess.
A Tabaka?
Tabaka.
A Tobiko.
Tobiko Ninyud. Tobiko Ninyud.
Oh, shit.
Would you like to save?
No. Special court.
Special.
Chapter 9 complete. Chapter 10, baby.
I was going to change the title to Chapter 10, but I don't need to. Haha.
It's fine. The epilogue. What?
We are back in time now.
Are we actually? Oh, okay, good. I thought we were doing a flashback. Maybe we still are, though.
And thanks for subscribing.
Thank
Kenny
you for
Rodriguez.
all the. Oh, Danny.
Kenny.
I don't know quite what to say. I am truly shocked
Hey, Eula.
to see the storyteller again, alive and well.
Oh, this was an unexpected by me too, as I did not plan to appear before you all again. I was convinced that you would all see the last of me at the parade.
But this is the trial for your murder. And you are alive.
Just showing up to your own murder trial. They did it.
What did
But you're kind of standing right here. They killed me. I was there. I know their face. They did it.
They did it. Yo, Brian!
I can only really read pudding right now. Hashtag annoyed. Man, I love pudding. What's your favorite kind of
What do
pudding?
you like pudding?
One of my favorite Between Two Vines things is like the only I can't
Between
think of
Two
it.
Ferns?
Yeah.
With
And that was
Galifianakis?
yeah. It was like
Galifianakis?
it was a pudding pun. Never mind. Go on.
Pudding buns.
And you are alive.
Yeah, see? No one was killed. So let's call this whole thing off and never have to witch trials again.
Whoa, Maya, take it easy. We're still in court, remember?
What's the point if this storyteller wasn't killed? Espella would never do anything to harm her dad.
If only it was as simple as that to end this trial. However, it is not, Miss Fay.
But, Professor!
Search your memory and you will know the reason why. The crime Miss Cantabella is accused of is not just murder. The purpose of the Witches' Court is to sentence the witches for what they are. Isn't that right, Mr. Storyteller? I fully intend to expose the true identity of Bezella. And this would not be possible without you, Mr. Storyteller, on the witness stand.
I see. And so you assumed the role of an Inquisitor just to lure me here?
Be that as it may, the Inquisition still maintains that Espella Cantabella is the Great Witch Bezella. Luke, Luke, it's Luke, actually. Luke is the Great Witch.
It is Luke.
Luke is the Great Witch.
Dad.
It's been a long time, Espella. 4 years, in fact. You must have experienced many hardships living among the town folk. This daughter of mine never fits in with the others, no matter how hard she tries.
I can't help but notice it was maybe because you killed that one man after they bumped into me.
Right. I did do that. He was asking for it, though. Did you see how he bumped you?
I'm gonna play this right now. Boom. Brain on it. I hate wisdom teeth. Oh well, stream is great. Why do you hate them?
They
You
think
don't-
they're so smart, like, you know, like,
oh man,
like they know everything. Oh my god, yeah, no.
Yeah, but you don't have them anymore.
Yeah, now he's a smart ass.
Yeah, hate him so much you ripped him out of your face. Yeah.
No, it wasn't quite like that. There were people who supported me. Aunt Patty was very kind, and the customers who came into our bakery were nice to me.
I'm happy to hear that.
Aww.
I wanted to watch over you ever since you left the town. But in the end, I failed to do so. I had no idea of what was happening to you.
Oh.
I am very sorry, Espella.
Oh, Dad, you don't need to apologize to me for anything. It's me that owes you an apology. I was trying to hurt you.
Oh.
Daddy issues. It was all my fault, not yours. There's no reason for you to blame yourself.
Dad, I'm happy we got to talk.
Espella.
You were so busy writing everyone's stories that we stopped talking to each other. Before, it was different. You used to have time for me.
Please forgive me. Why did it have to come to this?
Mr. Storyteller, it's time to put everything in order now. The townsfolk and your daughter deserve to know the truth. The truth about yourself and the story.
Yes. I suppose it is time I told you all the truth. Your Honor,
Yes, Mr. Storyteller.
let us begin. In this trial I shall be judged.
Understood. The witness shall testify.
People of Labyrinthia who have gathered in this court, I will now tell you the true story. Many of you will certainly find it hard to believe and difficult to accept. Nevertheless, I ask you to please lend me an ear and listen with open minds. Espella, my daughter, I ask you to do the same too.
But, the truth about Labyrinthia.
Although you know me as the storyteller, I have one more identity. I am the president of Labyrinthia.
Labrellum?
Labrellum.
Labrellum?
Labrellum.
Oh.
Bellum. Ink. This whole town is one of Labrellum's research facilities. It may be hard for you to comprehend,
Oh.
but you're living in a simulation. This land is rich in a very special substance, which affects everyone who lives here.
Oh.
This substance enables the manipulation of people's minds,
What?
and that is what Labrellum is researching.
Yo.
What?
This experiment began 10 years ago. The townsfolk all became test subjects.
Oh.
Yo. Remember that time we hallucinated in a whole town?
Yeah.
Remember when it happened again?
No. That's the point.
I don't understand. What does it all mean?
When the Renaissance Fair accidentally happens on a patch of like psychedelic mushrooms. It just goes a little too far.
I'm the blacksmith. Do you even know how to make anything? No, but I'm pretty sure I'm the blacksmith. I got this metal, I put it in the fire, I smack it with the hammer, I put it back in the fire, I smack it with the hammer.
Presto, change your sword.
It's a sword now. It's just literally a twig. There was no fire.
I don't quite understand what I've just heard.
I do not blame you. I suppose all the townsfolk are just as confused. Labyrinthia is an artificial town created entirely by me. But of course, as artificial as it may be, it is the reality for those who that live here. For the past 10 years, I have been bringing the illusion to life by writing the story.
I am lost for words. It feels as if the whole world has been turned on its head.
This is an M. Night Shyamalan level twist.
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan's Phoenix Wright first
angriest!
Welcome to where this whole game loses my interest. Man, it's M. Night Shyamalan. We're twisting up in here.
We're twisted.
I'm gonna give it a little bit. Like, I don't know.
Oh, Athena!
Do you think she's like yelling all this at him from her cage and this whole segment is just them yelling apologies at each other in an otherwise quiet courtroom? Do you think you get mic'd up in the Middle Ages? That's pretty funny.
I believe
just a
so.
bunch of yelling. I got one more.
One more time.
So about that plot twist.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Like, I want to know more about it.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
there's like,
Yes.
you have the premise, and then there's so many questions.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really get you anywhere to like ask the questions because I feel like we're gonna walk through it all. And I'm totally okay with twists like this.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where we go.
And like I in my mind, I'm like, like could we have seen this coming? And I don't know if we could have, but we'll find out as they explain things. And usually
Like-
they're like, oh, there was like a couple subtle foreshadowings here and there.
And for myself, like, I definitely had the moment of like, wow, so many crazy things are going on. Are we doing the hallucination thing again because of like the last game that we played?
I just thought it was magic.
Then it wasn't magic.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah,
information.
I'm a little upset. I like never believe in magic. I'm like, oh, it's all illusions. But then I was like, damn you, video game. Magic is real.
You
And it's
made me
like,
believe.
magic is not real.
Well, because it had like rules about it where it's like, oh yeah, this, and you're like, yeah, I can get behind a magic system with
Doesn't
rules.
explain the witches in real life though. Because the great witch lady
Oh,
was
we'll get
flying
there.
around and she was a dove. And,
Yes,
Oh, we'll get
yes,
there.
totally.
I know. We'll
Yeah.
get there. We'll get there.
Your Honor, it is certainly not an easy matter to grasp in this new situation at once. Regardless, I suggest we hear more of what the witness has to say.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I agree. Let's continue.
And all the drugs are in the bread. And Patty's been the pusher.
The defense may
Pushing
now
Patty.
begin the interrogation.
Damn.
Thank you, Your Honor.
She seems so good, so fresh. Although you know me as a storyteller, I have one more identity. I'm the president of Labyrinthia Inc.
Labralum. Maybe Labralum.
Labyrinthia Inc.
This is too much. I don't even know where to start.
Labyrinthia Inc. That's a name I've heard before.
Oh
It
my
is a
god.
global pharmaceutical company with headquarters in England. If my memory serves me right, it was founded by Arthur Cantabella.
I mean, that might have been a hint. Like, if he knew that, like, maybe you just don't reference it, but he knew Cantabella.
Oh, maybe.
But I just mean, like, okay. Okay. Indeed, that is my true name.
Were you familiar with that, Mr. Wright?
Sure. Yeah. I've heard of Labralum Inc. Of course.
Labyrinthia Inc. is known for developing a completely harmless anesthetic about 20 years ago. It is now widely used in hospitals all around the world. It is known as Soparil. The company is also working on various other plant-derived sedatives, revolutionizing medicine.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by your vast knowledge, Mr. Layton.
That's irrelevant. That fact is just based on the real world we're from and not Labyrinthia.
The real world, Mr. Wright. Then what do you call the world we are in now? Do you think this is a fantasy?
No, that's not quite what I meant.
I'm just caught in a landslide.
Escape from?
Mr. Wright, I do not mean to be so rude as to presume. I know what thoughts are running through your head. However, Labyrinthia is certainly not a place within a book or in the past. Labyrinthia is part of the world we know.
Huh. What?
Oh, but how could a town like this exist in the real world?
Do you think it's impossible? Why would that be? Are you saying that everyone would know about an unusual town like this if it existed?
It something like that. Anyway, it would be on the map at least. No, I'm afraid that cannot be so.
Huh?
This town is not marked on any map. It does not officially exist.
What do you mean?
The answer is quite simple. You're inside of a warehouse in Nevada. The whole town is in one of Labyrinthium research facilities. It may be hard for you to comprehend.
This whole town is a research facility?
Yes, this whole area is a private property of Labyrinthia Inc.
So they own all of this land then?
That is why Labyrinthia is not marked on any map, and people from the outside cannot enter. We have taken measures to ensure that this town is not visited or not noticed by local residents.
How would one do that?
Hey, what's that giant wall about over there?
It's just nothing.
Just like, I don't know,
Now,
like,
run along.
yeah, like
Carry on.
like banner ads flying, just being like, deadly animals inside, or
yeah.
real life Tyrannosaurus, nuclear fallout and testing. Yeah, that's the one.
I was gonna say
that would keep me away. yeah.
Most of those things would get people to coming. Like, oh, real life Tyrannosaurus Rex! Wow! Deadly
Actually,
animals?
If I said that there was a Tyrannosaurus Rex in the park over there, you would go and see it. You'd be like,
Absolutely.
Are you fucking mad? You wouldn't.
I would not.
Are you crazy?
I would peek.
65 million years ago that thing died, and now you're saying there's one.
This is why Jurassic Park happened,
yes,
okay?
this is why Jurassic Park. You wouldn't want to see it. This blows my mind that you could say no
of
to a
course not.
Tyrannosaurus
It's
Rex.
a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex. It'll
Yeah.
eat you.
No,
You think you can run away from it?
Oh, you know what you do? No,
like
you don't.
$60.
Oh yeah, that's why you would die.
60.
That is why. It's $60.
It's like 60 feet tall.
Okay, first of all, this is why you would die, because you would run away like an idiot. Everyone knows a Tyrannosaurus can't see you if you stand still.
But how do we know that if we've never actually seen a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Well, we should probably go to the park to find out if it works. If we don't, we'll never know.
We just run up there and then stop.
Oh shit, where'd he go?
I'm gonna play these things now.
All right.
And then I'm gonna go pee.
I'm just freaking guys. Yo, Angrius, what's going on?
Let me clarify. This plot twist is fine. I just don't like it.
Oh yeah, fair.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Opinions are like buttholes. We've all got them. Just saying.
Thanks, Angrius.
Hey, Brian! I call upon Hemera, goddess of the morning, guide of light, and primordial deity of the day. I call upon you, Tom and
Oh,
Clay,
hey, it's me. Oh,
to say I love both of you.
Aw.
Clay's gone. I'm going to go pee now. Oh, he's grabbing his book.
Oh, we seen what spell he just cast on us actually. Can't find the T-Rex spell. Thank you.
I don't know what god Hemera's from.
Oh,
It's not Celtic, Norse. It's not from the Forgotten Realms.
Hemera? Are you sure it's not Greek?
It sounds Greek, but
It sounds.
it doesn't seem to be unless it's not Greek deities.
H-E.
Hestia, Hermes, Hercules, Hera, Hephaestus, Hecate, Hades.
Hemera, goddess of morning, guide of light. Thank you very much, and Brian. I Rex my case. Oh, kudos
Yeah,
to
Greek?
Kudo.
Oh well, I don't have it from
Okay.
that. Just Googled it.
Oh, wow. Oh, DFM saying that you say Celtic instead of Celtic.
I think either. are
Which one's
correct.
correct?
I don't know.
I think it's
I think it's a emphasis
Celtic,
thing.
Celtic, 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 Celtic,
The Boston
Celtic, Celtic,
Celtics.
Celtic, 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 Celtic. We should get that as a soundbite.
Yo, Spectre!
Oh my god, it's the last Airbender sequel! Quick, burn it all with fire.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Celtic.
Okay. Okay.
Celtic.
We have taken measures to ensure. Hey,
Hemera's
Brian!
great. She's an older reference.
Oh, she's an old reference, but she checks out. Or at least I check her out.
Wank.
Greek gods. Wonk. We have taken measures to ensure that this town is not noticed by local residents.
What measures are you talking about? Consider the fact that this town is supposed to exist, or that magic is supposed to exist in this town. Perhaps special mechanisms that were used to create magic also serve to conceal Labyrinthia. Holy crap! Labyrinthia forever, everybody! Captain America is gonna be busting in here in 1 minute. Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton. The Avenger Infinity Trials.
Civil trials.
Civil Infinity Trials.
Civil Infinity Trials.
There are limits to what magic the shades are capable of producing on their own, after all.
That is the case indeed. The magic in this town has been made feasible owing to the latest technology.
Technology? Tricks? I cannot believe this. However, there's one question. There is no industry in Labyrinthia. How do you obtain the necessary commodities?
Very observant, aren't you? All commodities are regularly shipped in by sea. A young man once made his way here on a freighter and took Espella out of the town. So that, you know what? Leave it to the Italian guy to stow away on a ship, show up in a new town, see the hottest chick in there and be like, yo, come on, baby, we're going with me. Throw her in the back, like, not in the back of a car, in the passenger seat of a car, because it's not crazy like that, and just drive off with her.
Is this a slight against Mario?
I mean, Espella was officially in another
Is
castle.
Bowser the good guy?
I think so. Oh no, Italians, stop stealing people. Okay.
Hey,
I wonder
baby.
if Japan was taking a little shot at Italy for, like, I don't know, some ancient things they did where they stole
I don't
princesses from castles.
Oh my god.
know. That was Carmine Accidenti, a friend of mine.
I see. But is something on this scale really possible?
As you might suspect, it would be beyond the power of Labyrinthia Inc. To keep a facility this size a secret for so long. Labyrinthia is a project co-funded by the British government.
What? It's a government project? But what would be their stake in this?
It's all because of my beliefs.
Oh dear god, do you think this is like 10 years after Brexit?
Oh.
I'm sorry. Not really.
I'm gonna play these things now.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Athena!
Clay, you're the best for whipping out the player's handbook. Also, I thought it was Tamora for a second, but she's the deity of fortune.
Yeah, the one I'm using right now is Lyra. I think it's like joy.
Yo,
and...
Tamora, could you, like, make your way over here, please? Could use a little fortune.
Brian!
Yo, Brian!
Take my last $2. Now broke till Friday.
Aw, thank you.
Jacking off.
There you go.
Hey, there you go. Ah,
Don't need
paychecks.
$2 for that.
Thanks, Athena. Thanks, Brian.
It's all because of my beliefs.
His beliefs. Ah, by the way,
Yes, Your Honor.
what is a research facility? I've never heard of anything like that before.
Oh, yes, that was careless of me. Naturally, you wouldn't know what it means. How should I explain? This whole town is my creation.
Ah, that's what it was about. In other words, it's all your story. That makes it all clear. Swing and a miss, Your Honor.
Getting back to topic. There's an important reason why we have chosen to build such a facility here. This land is rich in a very special substance which affects everyone who lives here.
I'm still banking on Eve. A special substance? What does it actually do?
This area has been isolated since ancient times, developing its own unique culture.
There are underground ruins on the verge of the town. We found writings there, presumably left by the natives of this land. A bell that was supposed to be there was missing.
So you've seen the runes. I suspected that you would find them. Then perhaps you have also noticed that everyone who lives here has a very peculiar condition.
A peculiar condition, you say? Sorry about that. I just can't sit here quietly like a patient old man when you're saying such things. Just what kind of condition is it?
You have every right to know. This condition makes people fall unconscious upon the sound of a certain metal being struck.
Oh.
What?
Metal? What kind of metal?
This kind. Ting! And then everyone falls asleep and he runs away.
Tcha.
Pure silver. And so there's not a single object made of silver in Labyrinthia.
Now that I think of it, that's true. Just imagine what disaster a fancy dinner party would be if everyone fainted whenever they use silver cutlery.
Or imagine when you tried to slide that glass through a bunch of silver daggers.
Oh.
Ting, 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 ting.
Oh, wait. Glass through silver daggers?
Yeah. We bounced the glasses off the
Oh my god.
off rouges.
Everyone falls
Everyone
asleep.
just out, up, out, up. This condition is an integral part of magic.
How so?
All inhabitants of Eldritch Woods carry small silver bells.
That they do.
Silver
I
bells.
see now. The shades ring the bells when they need to create the illusion of magic. Everyone present falls unconscious, and the shades set out their work.
I like Christmas.
Oh, look at where the shade's hand was. So that's the secret of time stealing Darklaw told us about. You can touch Professor Layton's golden butt.
Now that she mentions it. Oh, and he didn't ring it? Kira had a small bell with her when we saw her back at the marketplace.
We have been researching this condition at Labyrinthia Inc. Labyrinthia? Labyrinthia?
Labralum, I think. I don't know.
Labyrinthia. And finally, we discovered its cause. It was the underground water used in
Underground
Patty's
water.
bread.
Water caused it.
The groundwater contains a certain unique substance found in the soil in this area.
So if you drink the water, you get this silver allergy thing?
But of course we've been drinking it. It's impossible to live without water.
Of course. That's why everyone who lives here has the condition.
Oh dear.
You needn't worry, this condition is harmless, especially as silver is unknown to the townsfolk.
Something that's still not quite right. If the sound of silver bells make people pass out, why don't the shades pass out too?
Different water.
Although the effect of the substance in the groundwater is powerful, it doesn't last long. The condition still will vanish after a day or so without drinking the water.
That's convenient.
That substance's effects are limited to the humans.
Right.
It can also affect plants to a great extent.
The plants fall asleep when
Oh
you
my
ring
God.
a bell?
And then try to kill people? Damn, it was the plants all along.
Plants are affected by it.
Our research is focused on the plants rather than humans.
Oh, unless it makes the plants make people sleepy.
This substance enables the manipulation of people's minds, and that is what Labyrinthia Inc. is researching.
That sounds really scary. Just what is this about?
The substance enters the groundwater, affecting organisms that consume it.
People who drink it daily acquire an odd condition. They fall unconscious upon hearing the sound of silver metal.
Yes, although the substance in the groundwater also has a tremendous effect on plants. Wildflowers in the area contain a certain poison.
Upon my beard! Poison?
Great Scott's beard!
I'm gonna use that.
This poison
On my beard! By Clay's beard!
by Odin's, by Clay's beard! This poison doesn't
I swear on my beard.
Cross my beard and hope, to die. Stick
Cross my beard and hope to shave.
Oh, that's it. Oh, that's good. You get
Square up now, you shitty knave.
shitty knave. This poison doesn't harm the body. It has the effect of manipulating the mind.
It's hallucinogens. Great.
So it brainwashes people.
I've been writing the story for 10 years.
The title of the story is Historia Labyrinthia.
The ink I used to write it was made from those plants.
Oh, Nick, do you remember how funny the ink smelled?
That was the gas released when the ink evaporates, and that's where the trick is.
What?
Those that inhale the gas become extremely susceptible to suggestion.
You mean brainwashing?
They will believe anything they are told, or anything they read, however strange or unrealistic.
Holy shit, does that mean the storyteller's responsible for those stupid ads on all the porn sites that are like, make any girl fall in love with you with this one weird trick?
Yes! Yes!
Is it from Labralum ink?
Write her a love letter.
Using this ink. Write anything, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you say that she loves you.
Yep. Yep. Oh, man. It will be imprinted into their mind as the truth.
So that was the true purpose of the parades.
It's the British government all along.
The propaganda. Oh my god, and he throws them so it's all over the air.
I love that old man there on the right. He's just
I can't wait to see what good things are happening to me.
Oh,
Gerald dies of a
arthritis.
heart attack. What?
Oh, God.
Pages of the story written in that special ink were regularly distributed among the townspeople. It was done so that everyone would be in a state of hypnosis.
One guy was like hugging and smelling it.
Oh, yeah.
Poor little guy, you said. No
Poor
chance.
Indeed. The creation of a fully controlled town with the inhabitants subject to long-term hypnosis. That is one of the topics of our research.
This is super evil, guys.
Yeah.
Then the story that is written in the Historia Labyrinthia.
You could call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, realized through the shade's work and the hypnotic effect on the ink vapors.
Is that how it was all the time? Labralum used hypnosis to control all these people. I can't believe that the government was supporting that.
Blah. We get it, Layton. You vape.
The experiment began 10 years ago. The townsfolk all became test subjects. All the people subjected to this experiment have been living here all this time?
No, we gradually abducted. We started with a few people, gradually acquiring more and more.
If you signed up for a survey and it was like you get paid $1,000 a week or whatever,
Sure.
but you have to be subject to like long-term hypnosis and you may not remember like what the experiments were and stuff, would you sign up for it?
There would have to be like a clause in the contract that no harm would come to myself or anybody else.
Oh, okay, that's good. It's not like one of those press the button, you get $1 million, but you don't know what happens.
Oh, God.
Sort of thing. Could be something like that.
No, I would make sure there was a clause like that no harm would come to me or any other creature.
To the best of their ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's always an out clause, but there was actually an interesting documentary with, I believe, Ben Affleck, that, and by his documentary, I mean movie about exactly what you're talking about. So, like, he, like, works for a company, great money, but he, like, can't remember stuff after he's done
That's not a
working for them.
documentary. That's a fucking like sci-fi movie.
That's what I said.
The fuck is wrong with you?
It's based on a true story.
No, it's not. And it was called. Oh fuck! I saw it too.
You saw it?
I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
He's like future tech, and like it doesn't make any sense because he invents the most like crazy things, but then he erases his own memory to protect like company secrets.
Yeah.
And then one of them like makes a time machine or something, and he wipes his memory, and but he left himself clues, and so he has to unravel his own clues throughout the whole way.
You know what? It's a way better movie that's kind of the same thing.
Armageddon.
Memento.
Oh,
Ah, yes, the good old scene in Armageddon where Arwen, the elf, goes back in time to stop Bruce Willis from going to the moon.
For spite, Bruce Willis a good guy.
Anyways,
Oh man.
fucking sending their hole diggers to the moon. Dig the hole digger.
I didn't think of the commentary.
You wouldn't understand his rough and tough ways.
Fucking astronauts can't figure out how to work a tranny. If anyone's ever seen the Ben
Oh
Affleck
my God,
commentary
it
for that
hurts
movie,
so bad.
it's so good.
Yo, director, why are they trying to?
Shut the fuck up, Ben. Not right now, okay? Just shut the fuck up, Ben.
Okay.
It just does.
Oh man, watch that. Oh, okay. Whew. Armageddon. Ben Affleck.
Transmission.
You'll find it on
Yes.
YouTube. Give it a watch. No. Transmission.
Yeah.
Jess. Different type of tranny. Whew. All right, changing gears.
Yeah.
Now we started with just a few people and gradually stole more and more.
I must say, I'm afraid of what the answer to the question might be, but where did these people come from? You haven't resorted to abduction by chance, have you?
Of course not.
Then why the fuck am I here?
Except for the barrel child, like that kid.
The one-barrel child, that was one time.
He can't even
Unfortunate.
read. He like
No.
he doesn't know what's going on in the story.
He snuck in. He must be Italian.
Every test subject signed a contract with Labyrinthia.
A contract to have their memories erased to be used like pawns in a story?
For $1,000 a week, would you not do it? The current inhabitants of this town have one thing in common. They were all dissatisfied with their lives and wanted to start anew, forgetting about their mistakes, forsaking unwanted identities. There are more people like that out there than you may think. They have all agreed to participate in our research.
But that's insane!
It's not as unreasonable as you suggest. We give them a new identity, a chance to start their life again. In return, they subject themselves to hypnosis and live in this town as our test subjects. In order for this project to be possible, we suppress their memories of the past, including the memories of signing the contract. So ultimately, they are not aware of what is going on.
I couldn't agree more. I've got no idea what's going on.
Let me make this clear, Mr. Wright. We do not erase their memories, we suppress them. They will regain their memories of life before Labyrinthia once their contract is over.
So, this place was uninhabited before you started this research 10 years ago.
And you've managed to keep everyone in a state of hypnosis for 10 years straight.
Can you really hypnotize someone for that long? I mean, 10 years is one heck of a long time.
It was achieved through the distribution of the story during pay raids. The ink evaporates, pay raids, pay raises, no pay raises. The ink vapors have a powerful effect, but it wouldn't last 10 years, of course. With each parade, the effect was renewed. That's why the parades took place at regular intervals. That was the true purpose of that event. I have been born and raised here. It was a poor, small town with no industry to speak of, and had fallen behind the times. Ever since I was a child, I had one friend that was especially close to me. He was a bright boy, curious about the world. His name was Newton Belduke.
Sir Newton Belduke. The alchemist.
So they were childhood friends? The plot thickens.
He had always been interested in the unique natural features of this land. There was really nothing here. But to us, this area was an exciting place worth exploring. And one day, we made an astonishing discovery on the outskirts of town. We stumbled upon the entrance to the underground caverns leading to the colossal ruins. Whoa, look at that, Newton. This is so amazing. This is strange. I've never seen anything like this before.
Kick a little youth into it. Back.
We found ancient writings in the ruins. Newton managed to decode some of them. According to our findings, a highly advanced culture had existed on the land where our little town was built. Some great calamity had befallen the natives, and they migrated elsewhere. They believed that plants and water in that area were cursed by an entity they called the Great Witch Espella. The natives sealed the curse within the ruins and left in search of a new home. That is all that we managed to decipher.
The Zella's curse. It was sealed in the ruins, you say? Who would that be? The Bell of Ruin?
The Bell of Ruin.
Oh, that's the bell from the bell tower. I wonder why it's got such an ominous name like that. Made out of silver.
Regrettably, we couldn't get any further information from the writings at that time. Needless to say, Newton and I were very excited by the discovery. I knew it. This place was special. I had some kind of mysterious power.
Damn. Mr. Belduke is just like, he's always been a handsome lad.
Dapper, like
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
the whole ascot thing he's going, the hair and the little pony. Jeez. He looks like he's ready for an adventure.
If we could find out what that is, our humble town would be famous. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I will unravel the mystery of this place. And so Newton began studying the indigenous plants and substances dissolved in the groundwater. On the other hand, I studied economics and management at the University of London. I dreamed of bringing prosperity to this town, forgotten town. I wanted to change it for the better with my own hands. Meanwhile, Newton had succeeded at extracting a new anesthetic from the local plants.
Was it the anesthetic which would lead to the foundation of Labralum?
Yes, it was a huge success for Labralum Inc., and before we knew it, we were making a fortune. We wanted the whole world to hear about our town. Alas, fate was not kind to us, as we never realized that dream. Everyone in town had died. All the townspeople perished.
Huh?
Just what on earth happened to them?
That does not matter anymore. We purchased the environs of our town, and the mountains, the lakes, the plains, everything. Then, 10 years ago, having received financial support from the government, we started Project Labyrinthia. It was much smaller in the beginning. It started as no more than a village. So we had to raise a town with it. Over the course of 10 years, it slowly grew into a town. The population increased as well.
You know, they say it takes a city to build a village.
It is. And a village to make a town.
It takes a town to build a village, that's what it is.
Oh, a town to build a village.
More people were signing the contract with Labralum, slowly increasing the number of inhabitants, correct?
Yes. They would sign the contract, be hypnotized, and assigned a role, and then be introduced to the world of the story. I have spoken at length. Thank you for patiently listening to my tale.
Okay, so here's one thing then.
Okay.
The storyteller would need to like wear some sort of mask or something while he was actually writing the story.
Or else he
Yes.
would fall victim to his own
Possibly.
demise.
Possibly half of a mask at all times.
I'm gonna play this thing that was a while.
Okay.
So when we were talking about would you do this if you had a chance? Angriest! I wouldn't agree to this. I'd never get to watch the NyanCave and hang out with chat.
The purity.
What if
Oh my god.
what if the deal was to just watch the NyanCave?
Oh.
But then you never remember.
Oh, but what if you did remember and all the memories we implanted were good ones? So you're like, man, I love the NyanCave, and we're literally just like,
Not a cult.
Not a cult.
No, not a cult. Just culture.
Just culture.
Culture. Yes.
I love that line. That is ours now.
We're not a cult, just culture.
Not a cult, just culture. Espella is the name
Thanks,
of the
Anchors.
witch from an ancient legend that we read about in the ruins. It is a fictional character. She does not exist.
But then, magic and witches.
Magic is just an illusion, as tricks are for prostitutes, and there's no witches.
Oh boy.
All right, so it was all fake. That doesn't make it much better. Why did you write a story where people get killed with magic and witches are thrown into fire? Oh, I see. Because it's entertaining. You could have made it peaceful, pleasant world. The way everyone would be happy.
No, that was not possible.
But why?
This is a research facility after all. We are researching ways to completely control human beings. Test subjects need to be exposed to extreme situations, so we decided on a fantasy setting. We wouldn't have got funding from the government otherwise.
The now Prime Minister of Britain is just like, oh my god, I saw Lord of the Rings and it was amazing.
wow.
Okay. It needs to be real life.
Yeah.
I need this.
And I need this.
Oh, dear
After
God.
Brexit, we need this.
Thank God he didn't watch Star Wars.
Otherwise, he'd try to make some kind of space force.
Oh, yeah.
Who would do that?
Right?
Right?
In other words, we were running a business.
Oh, GD. But just what instructions do you give to the people you hypnotize? You don't give each of them a full set of memories of their whole fictional life, do you?
No, it is much more simple than that. We only give them 2 pieces of information. The first one, that they were born in this town. And the second was their new occupation. Like Drunky over here, who was a blacksmith.
Oh, that's right. I know what I'm doing.
Then they fill in the gaps themselves without being aware of it. The human mind requires a constant story of one's life. Which means, of course, that no Labyrinthian has memories from earlier than 10 years ago.
Oh my god. That's super scary because it's like, you remember all that stuff that happened in your life? What if it just didn't?
Man,
It's
what
something
a
you
great,
made
that is a utopian story.
Right? I know.
Just, wow, I don't remember those awful things that I...
No, you remember them, but
Oh.
they didn't really happen.
Oh!
Or did they?
Or did they?
Or did they?
I guess no.
Like that's the feeling they're just being told now. Is like all that stuff that was like so incredibly real
Yeah.
just didn't happen.
Well, and that's what I was saying last stream too about like
Something else
imagine
happened.
being. Oh, hey Beanie Clay, I didn't even realize you were here today.
Oh, hey, no problem.
No problem. But that was like you think you're a magician. You're living your whole life in fear of like being murdered by a mob of people, and then one day somebody's like, oh, by the way, you could never actually cast magic.
Yeah.
Just some people behind you. Also, hey Evelyn, what's going on? It is currently 1:38 p.m. Because we're in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, my bad. What are you saying?
It'll be one life. Oh, I am who I am.
But can you remember your childhood? I can't.
Oh, that's true. I can't remember even my parents.
No way! I can't recall my own mother's face!
Fuck, selfie.
That's actually so sad.
As you can hear, no one can remember their real past. There are no exceptions.
Huh? Wait a second. No exceptions. I smell a contradiction here.
Ah, it seems Mr. Wright too has noticed it now.
What are you talking about, Layton?
Mr. Cantabella, you've just testified that not a single citizen of this town remembers anything from more than 10 years ago.
Yes, that is the truth.
Now, that's a strange assertion, especially coming from you.
What do you mean?
There's one person in this town who remembers what happened from more than 10 years ago.
That cannot be. It is impossible. They must be merely imagining things now.
Mr. Wright, please enlighten us all. Who is this person that remembers the past?
It is Eve. Eve remembers everything.
Eve remembers everything. Cats never forget.
Never forgetting.
Never forget.
Nope.
Oh my god. That one time I sprayed him with the water bottle.
Oh, yeah.
And
Let's see
now
you.
he pooped in my bed.
Yeah.
Every night.
Every night.
Coincidence? I think not. But for the real though, Espella.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
spell.
Uh,
Probably.
Oh yeah. It
it's
can't
not, I'll be
be
sad.
anybody else.
Yeah.
It can't be anybody else.
Precisely, Mr. Wright. That person is none other than Espella Cantabella.
What? That's impossible.
It's true, Dad. I remember it clearly, as if it happened yesterday. The legendary fire.
No, that's impossible. That's just your imagination, Espella.
No, it's not. I couldn't remember it before, but it's all come back to me because I'm Bezella.
No, Espella. There are no witches. That fire, it was just a bad dream.
Yep. Let's just take her down. Wait a few days for the drugs to wear off.
There we go.
Then maybe we can have a better conversation with everybody.
Yes.
The Inquisition would like to call Espella Cantabella to testify.
But what?
Regardless of whether Miss Cantabella is Bezella or not. Her memories may contain valuable clues.
Yes, that may be so.
No, wait. I don't agree to this. This trial is over, Your Honor.
You seem to be forgetting something, Mr. Cantabella. Your story has ended. You're no longer in control.
Wow! Going for the jugular.
You're merely one of the characters. And this is also why it will not cease. We will not cease seeking the truth until we find it.
Grr. Grr, grr. Defense? What is your opinion on this?
My opinion is that we play these notifications.
Spella keeps insisting that we play these donations.
Oh, like Skytrick, thank you.
Pay me $1,000 to join a project, only to find out later that my mind was erased and I wasn't paid. Paid a dime. And they say phone scammers are bad.
Damn.
Yeah, it's possible they could do that. Oh,
I would definitely set up like a trust fund with a bank or somebody.
yeah.
You mean a
so,
smart
like,
contract
insure.
using cryptocurrencies?
Whoa! The future.
Future now.
Thanks, Skytrick. Hey, Savannah.
Say you remember riding a bike, but
Right.
it got erased. But
Right.
your body remembers, and suddenly you can ride a bike, but have no recollection of, but the body does.
Yeah, that's true. That does happen. I think it's just different parts of the brain.
Yeah.
I saw
Yep,
this
yep, yep.
thing on the internet where it's like, here's an elaborate plan, like learn a different language and learn how to speak it fluently,
Right.
and then like get hit in the head,
Yeah.
and then when everyone comes to check in on you, just start speaking that language and start a whole new life.
Okay, so don't actually hit yourself in the head.
You just
Fake it.
Pretend.
fake it.
So you learn the language in secret.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ah,
you secretly do that, and then you start a whole new life in a whole new place.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
Espella
now it's
keeps
just
insisting.
enough time for me to waste for this.
Nice! Wimmy's World!
If Layton gets hypnotized, what would it be? He'd be like,
He'd probably be very good with a sword.
Yep.
And he'd probably fight vampires in suits of armor.
Ah, yes.
and Stream Boss died, so say something in chat.
He'd also solve imaginary puzzles. Hey!
Tell us what you would do with $1 million.
Espella keeps insisting that she's the witch Bezella. As her attorney, I should refuse to let her speak in court. But what's really important now is finding the truth, just as Layton said. There's only one way to proceed with this trial. And that's by questioning Miss Canterbella about her memories. In that case, the court summons Espella Canterbella as a witness. Attendants, bring the accused to the witness stand. I'd give the NyanCave 10%. Thanks, Nick.
Oh!
Is that a nice referral bonus? You too can go to Labyrinthia and have your memories erased. Just use the link Nyan10 down below. Not really.
Not really.
Hashtag joke. I need a joke, but
I know. I
It's
tried to look it up.
joke.
Doesn't exist.
don't forget, we're also giving away that Cuphead vinyl. So make sure you
Oh,
collect
yes,
the
yes,
waffles.
yes.
Now, witness, testify about your memories of the legendary fire.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah. And then I guess we can just say that we're on November 1st, we're going to be doing a little bit of a summary video, I guess you can say? What do you-
Channel update video.
Channel update video. That's what
We're
I was looking
going
for.
to show you the next prizes
Ah.
for the coming months.
So stay tuned to our Twitter, Discord.
Man,
We'll
what
announce
games have
more
we played?
information about that.
Yep. Legendary fire.
I was just a little girl then. It happened during the annual fire festival. Everyone was gathered in the town square for the fire festival, and I was watching them from the bell tower. The great witch Espella awoke within me and brought calamity upon the town. An enormous fire dragon appeared. I was trembling with fear, terrified what I had summoned.
Witness, what you have told us wasn't a bad dream or a fairy tale, but what you actually experienced.
Yes, it was, like I have already said. I remember it very clearly. The heat from the fire, the smell of the smoke.
Espella, what are you talking about?
The defense may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Was it really a huge fire that destroyed the town? And what about Bezella? Is she even real? The answers are in Espella's testimony. Whew.
And because Neko asked, this is the Cuphead vinyl set that we're going to be giving away this month. It's got 5 vinyls in there if you want to be super hip. We have it just on display because we don't even have a vinyl. I'll put it up. Don't even have a vinyl player. Look how nice it is.
We're like the worst kind of hipsters.
Yeah, so that's Waffles raffle end of this month. Get your name in the draw for that.
I was just a little girl then. It happened during the annual fire festival.
Do you remember what age you were then?
I'm not quite sure, but I think I was 6 or 7.
And a little cutie patootie.
And how old are you now?
I'm 18 years old.
Nice.
Well, that may mean those events did take place more than 10 years ago. It's very odd that you have memories that old, but perhaps you're mistaken about your age at the time.
Your Honor, no one besides Espella has witnessed the legendary fire. which would mean that the incident occurred before Labyrinthia was created over 10 years ago.
Yes. I suppose that makes sense.
That doesn't make sense at all. How many times do I need to tell you there are no witches, no magic, no legendary fire? It's just a story. This interrogation serves no purpose.
Mr. Cantabella, the court asks for you to be quiet during another witness's testimony unless you are asked to speak.
Everyone was gathered in the town square for the fire festival, and I was watching them from the bell tower.
But the storyteller should know exactly what happened at that time. And then when he said everyone perished, anyways, we'll figure that out. Could you tell us a little more about this fire festival you were watching?
Yes, it seems to be an ancient custom in this area.
Just for funsies.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Storyteller.
I am no longer the storyteller. I am Arthur Cantabella.
The president of Labralum Inc., a pharmaceutical company. Yes, I know.
That's my true identity.
In the middle of his questioning, well, I wonder if we could create like a loop of like, hang on.
Try it. Try it.
Yeah, try it.
Hang on. Espella?
Oh, you made her cry.
Hello? Espella?
Oh, yes, what is it?
Regarding the testimony we've just heard, is there anything you'd like to say about it? Mr. Storyteller!
I just looked to
yeah.
these two.
I broke the game.
Man, we should leave it like a review for the game. Be like, I just keep getting stuck at this one part where I just get switching between two characters.
Okay, so Mr. Cantabella, is there anything in the testimony we've just heard that you'd like to expand on?
Now there is nothing to add.
Are you really sure about that? The expression on your face indicates otherwise.
I'm afraid you are mistaken.
I do want to finish hers, but
Yeah.
by the way, I wanted to tell you I'm a big fan of Labralum's flu syrup. The slogan's
my
kind of
God.
catchy too.
Call Killer X.
Yeah, let's see.
Hey, you with the flu. Liberalum that illness and feel good as new. Oh, liberalum that illness and feel good as new.
Wow.
I wrote that one.
If I may interrupt,
What is happening?
this small talk is irrelevant to the trial and probably of little interest to Mr. Cantabella, the company president.
Yes, a little interest, but I did write it. You like it, I'm glad. Yes.
That's right. And now, witness, continue testifying. That's good. Bars.
The great witch Espella awoke within me and brought calamity upon the town.
Shoot. Hold it. Okay, hold on. Oh, do you remember casting spell? Sorry, hold on. I'm
I
not.
want to cast magic missile.
What are you doing? Oh.
Espella?
Yeah, we
We didn't finish this
We
one.
didn't finish this
Oh.
one, yeah.
Oh, yes, what is it?
Regarding the testimony we've just heard, is there anything you'd like to say about it?
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm not sure about anything at all.
Something's blocking out her memories. Maybe trying to force them back all at once isn't the best thing for her. I've got no choice now but to trust the professor and keep going. Well then, let's carry on. Witness, continue testifying.
We gotta go back.
Yeah, I know. I
to
gotta go back too.
Yeah.
Town Square.
Town Square. Ancient custom in the area.
Oh,
The townspeople make a fire offering to the great witch Espella so that she will not bring misfortunes upon them. A great fire is lit in the middle of the town square. The festival lasts all night.
not gonna lie,
No.
it seems like a pretty bad idea.
I'm not saying it seems really culty, especially those people in the robes with the big torches.
Yeah, no. For the next NyanCon, do you want to do a bonfire?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah,
The
Con
festival
2019?
takes place once every year. It is quite magnificent with all the townsfolk assembled in the square.
Unless it is a counterfeit memory imprinted in our minds by you.
No, this festival has been held here since before I was born. It appears to be a very old custom indeed.
By the way, why were you in the bell tower in the first place?
Huh?
You know, you said everyone was there at the town square. Why weren't you there?
I can't remember. I probably went there because Bezella awoke within me.
Despite having vivid memories of the fire, you do not remember much of anything else that occurred at that time.
Yes. I was at the top of the bell tower looking down at the people in the town square.
Oh my god, she's adorable!
Someone was with me there. Ah, that's right. It was Eve.
Wait a second. Eve is freaking ancient then.
In cat years?
Yeah.
Well, assuming...
like 12 cat years?
Yeah,
Cats
that's not
looks like-
bad.
don't they
Our
live
cat's
to-
like 12.
He's a bit younger for sure.
My cat...
Bit of a mystery.
My
I
cat
thought they
lived to
looked like
like
20.
Yeah, my cat lived to 19.
Really?
Well, one of them. 19 and 16.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a huge commitment.
Yeah.
It was Eve.
Eve, her black cat, huh?
Oh, I didn't think Eve was that old.
Hmm?
Well, then,
Cat's 18 wizarding, damn.
the great witch Bezella awoke within me and brought calamity upon the town.
Do you remember casting a spell?
I cannot remember.
Oh. Well, why not?
Hang on!
You look upset, Mr. Cantabella.
Pardon me. Did you want something?
I'd like to know what you think about Espella's last statement.
My opinion about all this has not changed since last time. It's all just a dream. Listen to me, Espella. You are not Bezella. There was no legendary fire.
Dad, you have no idea how much I want to believe you, but I just can't. I remember what I saw and how it felt. The heat, the smoke.
Magic doesn't exist. It belongs in fairy tales. There are no fire dragons either.
Espella seems certain that she saw a fire dragon at the time. However, as long as we do not have any evidence to support or disprove this claim, we can't make any progress.
Do I have any relevant evidence?
Hey, SpongeBob!
Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRESONG song.
That's a pretty good impression.
Thanks.
That was really on
Yeah.
fire.
Well, on point, SpongeBob. Do I have any relevant evidence?
CAMPFIRESONG song.
Anything that could demonstrate the fire dragon Espella saw as a child was real.
I have evidence.
I doubt it. I think it's one of the things we gotta go back. Footprints, vigilantes, bell tower contraption. No, there's no way we have
I
anything. I
have
mean, the Grand
evidence.
Grimoire. No, I've got nothing. I don't think there's anything I could use.
I can understand your choice to be cautious with your judgment, Mr. Wright. However, I must remind you that the only way to discover the whole truth is to bring light to the true nature of the dragon witnessed by the accused.
I guess he has a point there. Maybe I overlooked some clues in the testimony.
Oh, shit. Let's arm ourselves to the teeth with evidence and give it another shot.
All right, but first we need more info.
Time to do some pressing.
All right. Witness, continue your testimony.
Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna go back and finish that one.
Yes, my lord.
Say it again.
Yes,
Say
my
it
lord.
again.
Hold it!
Do you remember casting a spell?
I cannot remember. But the town, perishing in the flames, so fast, it's engraved in my memory.
That must be a very harrowing memory.
I think that whenever Bezella takes over my body, my consciousness drifts away. But I'm sure of it. There's no mistake about me being Bezella.
Oh my god, girl. Like, please stop, okay?
Stop!
I've never met someone so eager to die.
Yeah.
And what makes it so certain about it?
Because Eve has always been with me.
He's just like, meow, meow.
What?
What?
Bitch, please.
You mean that black cat? How is that relevant?
According to the legend of Bezella, she is always accompanied by a black cat. That small furry animal is actually her minion, In the stories, that is.
Eve was there with me. I'm sure she was. And I saw the town, engulfed in flames.
These memories are causing her a lot of pain.
Espella, hang in there.
Have you heard about the people that go to like religious sites and then believe they're Jesus?
Oh, I heard that there was something, I think it was like DMT related.
No, I think it's just a thing that happens, even without it.
Like,
Where it's just you go to like the resting place of Jesus or things like that, and then people are like, "I'm Jesus."
Yeah, it's I read something about it, some weird phenomenon, but yeah, like for people in pilgrimage, like I believe, now don't quote me on any of this, it's just like going off what I remember from hearing about it, but like people in Jerusalem, they're like, oh boy, it's another one who thinks he's Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, you
You
know,
think that's what's going on
the
here?
8th one this week, kind of, I
Where
guess.
she's like, "I'm the Great Witch," and it's like, no, you just think you're the Great Witch. No, you're not that important.
Oh no, wait, but how can they be Jesus when GD is Jesus? Wait, but Athena's also Jesus.
Oh,
no.
Civil War.
Can you tell me more about the fire dragon?
That monstrous image is still so vivid. It looked like just like the one that attacked Dad this evening. I have done something terrible again.
Then you are sure that the fire dragon you saw more than 10 years ago was the one summoned this evening? Or exactly the same?
Yes, they were definitely the same.
Yes, nice. And now we're gonna get into here, and you're gonna tell me how about you did that trick.
I don't think that she would call him Dad. I think
What?
she'd call him Father.
You think so?
I think so.
My father.
Daddy?
Dad.
Is something wrong, Mr. Cantabella? Don't act like you know their relationship, okay?
I just what I figured of her.
They had a super casual relationship, okay? She even calls him Pa sometimes.
And, yeah.
Oh, Pappy.
Hey, Papi.
Oh God, stop.
It's impossible. There's no such thing as magic.
You never believed me, Dad. I don't know why you have to be like this.
I wrote
Because
this
you're
story.
trying to roast yourself and not hypothetical, or not, oh, what's the word I'm looking for?
Not figuratively, but
Thank you,
literally. Literally burn yourself.
Joe Rogan is not hiding here. He is not going to roast you. That guy is.
That guy. Okay.
In that fire.
There was a time when things were different.
Espella, what are you saying?
Look at them. It's like a common argument between a teenager and a parent.
Mr. Cantabella created this town. He knows better than anyone else that there's no magic here.
Miss Cantabella,
Yes?
would you mind giving us more details on what you saw?
Could I borrow a sheet of parchment and a pencil?
You shut up, Neko Nina. you shush. Someone time them out.
Burning towns?
No,
papa. Telling lies? No, papa.
Oh, God damn it.
Nekonina Shen, A+, 1,000 degrees.
A+.
I think it'll be better if I draw it.
Oh boy, this is exciting.
Oh, is it gonna be upside down?
I hope so. It's gonna be so good. I think Espella is actually Larry Butts.
Oh.
Yeah, all along.
Oh man, how'd you figure it out?
Your request shall be granted. Bring parchment and a pencil for the witness immediately.
I love how this place has pencils and parchment.
I know, right?
Wow.
This is the tattoo I want to get.
Yeah.
It's unrelated to the dragon, but I figure since I'm the Great Witch, I might as well, tat it up a bit.
No, Espella, no daughter of mine is going to get inked.
Ah, you don't even know me. We haven't spoken in 4 years. This is who I am now. It's not a face.
Oh, Espella.
That is super cool.
This is it. This is the fire dragon I saw that night. I only caught a glimpse of it, but it was real.
So real.
I think I would just get it like right above my butt cheeks,
Yeah.
and then like across. I just write like I am Bazella.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, you need to have the dragon over one cheek and then the cat over the other.
Oh
Yeah.
I was thinking that you were then gonna have a cool party trick where you'd fart into a lighter and had breathe fire like a dragon.
Oh my god.
I think I would get that tattoo. for, I don't know.
This is
How
me
much
about
money? How much
that.
money would I need to pay you to get that tattoo?
You don't have enough.
Yeah, well, it would be
do
like
not.
what, like 10,000
More.
Wow,
What?
10,000.
Yeah.
To get a freaking wicked ass dragon?
Dragon cat and Bazella.
Yeah,
Man, if I got-
over my
On-
butthole.
On your butthole.
Yeah,
not
no.
on your butthole. Sorry,
No,
but above
over
the
it.
crack, above
No,
the tramp stamp.
absolutely
basically.
not.
The tramp stamp.
You don't have enough.
If I got to be part of the designing process and got to choose the font,
Yeah.
I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like, you could make Bazella look really cool.
All right, let's do it. And we'll set a $10,000 goal, and then you and I will get the tattoo. Or and why don't we split it? Like I'll be the dragon, you be the cat, or something.
and then when we touch cheeks
we touch cheeks
Oh my God.
together.
That's when the Spire Dragon is summoned.
Yeah.
Bazellist friends.
Yeah. Sorry.
The greatest Bazella friends.
Straight up, if we did it, Tom would feel jealous. He would want to get in on it, and he'd have to do it for free.
Oh man, I what?
You'd be like, yeah, can I be the storyteller?
Just some old dude.
But you know, my big hang up is placement.
Oh man, how great would that be? Just the storyteller's mask and just be like, "Tell me a story."
Oh,
or something.
See? That's cool. I still wouldn't get it over my butthole. You know, I just wouldn't do it.
If you guys want that to happen, we can make it happen.
Get a GoFundMe, 10K. They'll
Yeah.
do it.
Oh God, yeah, I guess so. I must say, I don't know if GoFundMe would allow that.
I don't think so.
It usually needs to be for like someone in need. You can't just be like, I'm doing something stupid and need $10,000 to
Wait,
do
what
it.
about
No.
potato salad guy?
What happened with that?
He was
never
like,
mind.
I'm gonna make potato salad, and then they gave him like a
No,
bunch
yeah,
of money.
exactly.
Alright,
No,
cool.
there are
Okay,
websites out there. Start one of those things. Start one of those things.
Indiegogo. It does closely resemble the supposedly magical creature we witnessed this evening. It does indeed. This drawing shall be added to the evidence. Sketch of the fire dragon and spells on her childhood. Touch details for more.
This is a farce. Quit telling lies, Espella.
Oh my god, PK, that's pretty funny. The storyteller looks like he's ready to awaken to his persona.
Never see it coming.
What happened over a decade ago? Was this town really destroyed by the fire dragon? Discovering the truth behind the dragon shall be our next objective. Witness, continue the testimony.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, that was the last of it. Oh, and now we can do the
Yeah.
thing, and then it all makes sense now.
Which I think
one was it?
it was this one or the other one. I think it's this one.
I think it was this one.
Because I think when we're done it goes to that one.
I think that's right.
Yeah. Could you tell us a little more about this fire festival you were watching?
Yes, it was an ancient custom in the area.
Oh my god.
The townspeople make a fire offering at the Great Witch of Espella so that she would not bring misfortune upon them.
All right.
The great fire's lit in the middle, everyone dances around, it's freaking silly. That's fine.
That was a real thing, I promise.
Huh? Oh, I can't remember. Probably I went there. Yeah, I was at the top of the bell tower looking down.
Oh,
Someone
gets
was
me every
with
time.
me there.
She's so cute.
So cute.
She's just like,
And then the fire.
Oh, God. Espella, did you put your cat in the goblet of fire? Damn it, GD.
the storyteller asked calmly.
Oh, it wasn't that one. It was this one then.
Ah.
Well, at least we got to see cute Espella again.
Well, that's
I just
happening.
realized that she's basically wearing the same clothes but bigger.
Yep.
Yes.
Wimmy's World. Papa Layton just needs to adopt a spell and run. Yeah.
And the family grows.
And Flora is jealous.
No, I think Espella and Flora would get along fine. Because Espella and Flora are both wonderful girls.
Oh my god.
that's how
Oh my
harem
god.
works?
It would be Espella and Maya and Flora, and they would get. They,
Oh,
There's
Manicures.
got to be some good fan art of that
Yeah.
somewhere.
They
We'll
would start-
find it.
Oh, there is.
They would start like the thing that Kay Faraday wanted to start. The Yatagarasu. They
Oh my god.
Ah.
The Yatagarasu Angels. You look upset, Mr. Cannabella.
You mad, bro?
My opinion has not changed. Listen!
Bruh, you have no idea just how much I want to punch you in the face. I remember
Oh,
when I
you're being
saw.
so unreasonable right now.
I have evidence. Your Honor.
What is it, defender?
The defense will present evidence.
Also, thanks, GD, for that. It's 2018, and so she'd probably call her dad bruh.
Bruh.
Evidence? I suppose you mean evidence that will prove that my daughter's memories of the dragon amount to nothing more than wild imagination.
On the contrary, I'm pretty positive Espella did see the dragon.
What? I thought you had more sense in you.
Well. Aren't we all curious about what the defense has got to show us? Present evidence that proves a dragon appeared in this town over 10 years ago. I'm still not totally sold on this, but it feels too perfect to not be. Like, the way it all played out.
I know, it's so dumb.
Like, I kind of wish she drew it more girly, where it was like super cute.
Oh, yeah.
Had like smiley faces. Yeah. It was horrifying.
All right, send it. If it works, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah.
Well, the first one was a trap. Like, if you go into that without the right evidence, then you're screwed. Is the problem?
Tsundere dragon. It's
Tsundere.
it's not like I wanted to burn you or anything.
Yeah.
It is, of course, Espella's drawing of the dragon. It's impossible to draw a dragon with so much detail unless you've actually seen it.
Indeed. And it looks very much like the dragon we saw this evening.
Which is why she could have drawn that dragon. Anyways.
It cannot be mere coincidence.
You can't possibly use that drawing as evidence.
And why not?
Because she could have drawn the dragon from this evening.
Bruh, why didn't you believe me? I saw that dragon when I was little.
This town is my creation. I know everything about it, and I assure you there is no magic. If there was anyone who could tell you what's possible and what is not, it is me, the creator of Labyrinthia.
Your overconfidence has clouded your judgment and is preventing you from seeing the truth.
What do you mean?
In order to see what is really there, you need to reject biased assumptions and keep an open mind. You are overlooking certain facts precisely because you are the creator of this town.
It's nothing short of insanity.
Magic does not exist, and yet, Espella has said she saw a fire dragon. It seems like a contradiction, but perhaps it is not. Mr. Wright.
Yes.
The solution to this mystery is out there. We just need to find it. Do you suppose you know where it is? Magic doesn't exist. Espella saw a fire dragon. Where's the evidence that bridges the gap between the two?
In the town itself. Is my guess.
If I get one more,
Mr. Wright, I'm going to need you to think a little harder.
I swear to God, it'll break me.
You only be daddied so much by daddy. Or daddied so much by Papa Layton.
I've got to think it's in the belfry because that's where she saw them like each time, like both times.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the only thing that makes the most sense to me.
Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah.
And there's a secret contraption there and everything.
Okay.
Well, let's find out where this goes.
Hold on. Okay. Okay.
There's only one way to explain this contradiction. Espella somehow saw the dragon, but it wasn't a magical creature.
Then will you just tell us what it was?
That event took place over 10 years ago. What she saw then should still be in the place where she saw it at that time. It's still there. Yes, Your Honor. And that place is the belfry. It's in the belfry.
How do you realize that she was passed out during this one? During this fire summoning thing?
Someone passed over both of them.
Oh, we're in the belfry now.
Yeah.
Over 10 years ago, the witness was standing somewhere around here when she saw a fire dragon. Am I correct?
Yes, Mr. Layton.
However, what was it you actually saw then? Let us see if we can find the answer to that question.
Why not? Go ahead, try. But I have warned you it's futile, and you will find nothing here.
Oh, Mr. Storyteller, it sounds like you're just teeing yourself up to look like a big old jerk once you're wrong. So, keep going.
Well, it happened a long time ago. Whatever she saw might not be there. And if we want to see exactly what she saw at the time, we'll need to set the whole town on fire. Want me to go get the matches?
Maya!
Well, it's not a real town. It's going to burn in a little bit.
Oh, no.
It's fine.
Gonna roast burgers over that fire.
I can go for some burgers.
I may be an attorney, but even I couldn't clear the charges if you actually committed such a crime, Maya.
I guess you're not very good.
I will pretend I did not hear that. Shall we begin?
Shall we begin?
Honestly, though, her train of thought isn't terrible.
No.
I mean, it's terrible, but it's not wrong.
Let us look for the fire dragon. We can see the whole town from here. Look in every direction for something that would resemble Miss Cantabella's drawing.
Oh, God. It's funny. I wonder,
Oh,
Oh, wow.
because she's short?
Well, where else could it be?
Yeah, definitely. This is your whole space.
Yeah, this is my whole space. Unless...
Oh.
Oh. Maybe that's a ruse. Maybe the sunset will make that thing light. Oh.
Wow.
And if we rotate more, I bet you're going to find one that looks like a dragon on the other side of this one. Bam! Oh.
Wait. Oh, that's so weird. What is that?
It's like a nightman.
Yeah,
The
right?
nightman cometh.
He's got like a cool ass scarf and stuff.
Yeah,
wow.
I like that.
That
a
is
lot.
so cool.
See, like, would you not want that tattooed above your buttocks?
For 10,000 bucks. Honestly, like, it's not the tattoo that's the problem, it's the location.
It is. That's my whole thing.
Then the thing is, you just get tattoos to cover the rest of you, and then it's not just above your butt. It becomes a cool thing. that you just
Oh, the
have.
whole back tattoo?
It does look kind of Dark Soulsy for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wonder what. Let's just continue looking here. How many sides does Bell Tower have? Keep going.
I think it's 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
What could it be?
Oh my god, I almost
That
picked that.
the fact that she remembered it so much.
All right, let's go for this.
Yeah, let's
She just takes the apartment and does like a rubbing drawing.
Espella, can you have a look at this? It looks like the dragon was hiding here after all.
Oh, this is...
Hey, that's identical to the one that Espella drew.
But,
You liar!
it's not the fire dragon. The fire dragon was a creature made of flames. It was so big it could swallow this whole tower. This is just some fretwork.
I think we can consider this mystery solved.
I'm not crazy.
I suggest we all head back to the court.
You can't prove it.
I will explain everything there. Is that all right with you, Mr. Cantabella?
You idiots.
What's gotten into Mr. Cantabella? He looks paler than you do with a cold killer FX.
I have no idea. Let's follow the others back to the courtroom.
Hi, where is Luke?
Yeah, right?
He's at the top of the tower.
This has been the best chapter. So good. The Inquisition's investigation seems to have yielded some unexpected results. But can someone explain them to me?
Your Honor, the Inquisition will interrupt the results of its investigation.
Oh, interpret? Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Witness, you said you were about 6 years old at the time of that incident.
Yes, that's right.
Did you see the moment the dragon appeared above the town?
No, I don't remember. I remember seeing it at some point. It was like a flash. The town was ablaze, and this fiery beast was hovering above it.
Then, when you noticed the dragon, the town was already engulfed in flames.
Yes.
That information completes the picture. Miss Cantabella's statement has offered me an insight to the true story of the fire dragon. Over 10 years ago,
Oh no.
Oh, she's so cute.
Miss Cantabella was in the belfry, unconscious. What events led to this? Perhaps we'll uncover that in due course. When she awoke, the whole town was on fire. Having inhaled so much smoke, she was still dazed. She was only vaguely aware of her surroundings, and when she looked up, alarmed by the scorching heat, unable to stand, she was on her knees. And then she saw something she would remember her whole life. Ooh. She saw a terrifying fire dragon attacking the town. She saw it through the fretwork in the balustrade. Close enough.
Yeah, great.
Balustrade. The shape of the dragon against the backdrop of the town being swallowed up by the flames became imprinted in her memory. That was the truth about the fire dragon. This is what I've deduced.
You know, it's funny. It's like not super far-fetched. I don't know if this happened to anyone else, but like I've woken up out of a dead sleep sometimes from like a bad dream, and then like I hang my towels and stuff, and sometimes like one time in particular, like it was like a towel and a ball and some weird things that just totally resembled a cloaked figure.
Yeah.
And my mind completed the picture entirely because I was like still kind of dreaming.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just this horrifying like wraith, and I legit like screamed. I was like, "Ah! Ah!" And I was so awake and scared and frightened, and it took me like a solid 60 seconds to like collect myself again.
Man. Yeah. The mind is a crazy.
Yeah. Like it was just so unbelievably real. Like I was completely convinced.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
I
my
have
nobody.
Things like that with spiders, though. Like where I'm
Yeah.
asleep and then I'm dreaming about a spider coming like down towards me.
Oh god.
And then I wake and turn and I can see it and I like smack and I turn the light on and I'm like, ugh! Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zio's got the spiders too. But yeah, so for me, this is totally believable that she'd be scarred like that, waking up from like half smoke inhalation and stuff. Like totally believable on that front.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a monster.
Miss Cantabella, the illustration you have drawn for us bears an uncanny resemblance to the fretwork in the belfry. You saw the dragon when you were confused, possibly mildly asphyxiated from the smoke. There was no magic and no magical beast.
You believe a stranger, but not your father. That is so typical of teenagers. God. You should have listened to me. And now that all the mysteries have been unraveled, can we not end this trial and go home?
Okay, but Mr. Storyteller, and you understand the difference, okay? Layton said no and then explained why. You just said no, okay? Jerk.
Objection.
As much as we'd all like to, I'm afraid it's still a bit too early for that.
What else do you want from us?
There's just one more problem I would like to solve tonight.
One more? What on earth could it be?
Miss Cantabella, we've ascertained that you were in the belfry when you saw the dragon. However, that creates a new question. How did you get there?
Oh, I haven't thought of that.
Yeah, neither have I. Oh no!
As expected of an ace attorney, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright seems to have noticed the problem too, at last.
Okay, so like, first of all, I don't think an ace attorney would react like that. He'd hold his cards, okay? That's like a rookie-ass attorney going,
Jeez!
Yeah. When like the prosecution pulls out the bloody glove and the defense is like,
Oh, damn!
shit!
You're done. Oh,
We're
God.
fucked! Oh
I
my
forgot
god!
about
You
that.
didn't tell me about that.
Oh,
What? We're so screwed!
The fingerprint? Your fingerprints? Are you serious?
Oh god!
Don't worry, I'll get you out of this one too. God!
I'd like to say that he has a twin.
Cloning. Who's seen The Sixth Day or?
The sixth day with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Is it The Sixth Day? I can't remember.
Yes.
In order to access the belfry, you need to use the bell tower mechanism.
The mechanism can only be set in motion with the pendants.
Indeed. Miss Cantabella, did you have your pendant with you at the time?
I think I did. I always had it with me. But why did I have that pendant? I can't remember it at all.
This pendant is not just for show. It's the key to the belfry. Why was she carrying it around?
We must also not forget that one pendant does not suffice to operate the contraption. 2 of them are required.
2 pendants?
Miss Cantabella, are you certain that you are alone in the belfry?
No, I wasn't alone. I was there with a friend.
What friend?
Meow.
Look at this sassy cat.
Meow meow.
Hey, everyone.
Eve, where did you go off to?
It's a girl.
The friend-
Eating a penis.
The friend you mentioned, was it this cat?
Yes, she's my best friend. We've always been together. Without Eve, I would have been so lonely.
Oh, the kitty's always appearing out of nowhere to keep Espella company.
Of course she does. After all, Rosella's always accompanied by a black cat.
This is like the worst case of Chuniism that I have ever seen, okay?
The witch!
All she needs now is a frickin' eye patch and it's done to seal her frickin' massive unknown powers from her past life.
What you saw from the bell tower when you were little was so terrifying that even an adult would have been scarred for life. The town burned in front of your eyes. You thought you saw a fire dragon. You see, your memories have been twisted by the horrors you saw.
What? What do you mean?
The dragon you saw wasn't real, and I suspect that the friend who was with you in the bell tower might not have been that cat.
No, it was her. It was Eve, my only friend.
Miss Cantabella, the pendant needed to access the belfry is too large for a cat. Are you following? If Eve was with you, it would have been impossible for you to enter the belfry.
Wait, Inquisitor, where is all this going?
If Eve isn't actually a cat and literally she's just like a woman laid out on the table.
Oh man.
Sup, bitches?
You have no right to tamper with my daughter's memories.
You're all right, of course. However, neither do you. Nor should you attempt to cover up the truth.
No, you're wrong. Eve was my only friend.
Think about that day again, Miss Cantabella. You went to the top of that bell tower with a friend who also had a pendant.
Well then, why don't we have the defense present some evidence? Can you prove that someone was with Miss Cantabella in the belfry that day? If so, I'd very much like to see that evidence. What? Why me? It was the professor's idea. I have nothing on the legendary fire. Why ask me for proof? Right. I suppose you wouldn't have any proof. Not one of us remembers that incident.
I've had enough of this, Your Honor. You have no grounds to continue this trial.
Well, we appear to have reached a dead end. There's nothing else for us to do.
Objection.
Boom, 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 boom. Please hold on, Your Honor. What is this all of a sudden, Inquisitor Layton?
The defense does not have the necessary evidence, but someone else does.
What do you mean?
This time, the Inquisition will present its evidence.
The Inquisition will present evidence? What, seriously?
You son of a witch! Oh, I hated your mother.
It's a good one.
The good one.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
This is what you wanted from the very start, isn't it?
Oh, and by the way, Jess, that wasn't me rushing. That's all automatic. Well, in that case, the Inquisition shall present evidence that someone was with Miss Cantabella in the bell tower when she saw the fire dragon.
Next time or this
Yeah.
time? Next
Yeah, I
time.
mean, there's no point in starting this conversation. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh, man! It was.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't save here. So that's fine.
Oh,
That's
oh,
fine.
That's
not,
fine.
we're not. Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, yeah. When was the last time we saved?
Wait, open it up again. So we can have music. Yay!
Yay! Okay, I got some stuff to put up on the
cliffhanger.
board. A cliffhanger, if you will. What's up? And then as for tomorrow, I might be missing the beginning of the stream. I'm gonna try my best not to, but I do got an audition, so I'll be coming in late.
Look at me, I'm all
Epic
fancy with my
conclusion.
beanie.
I know, new beanie hype,
know,
man.
right?
It's real nice.
Thanks,
Where's this
man.
from? From the 49th
West 49, actually. It's
West
a good place to
49?
get beanies, yeah.
We talked to the cashier about Kingdom Hearts, and he was like, I love Kingdom Hearts. Did you know? And we can't talk about it because it's not a Kingdom Hearts stream.
Right.
But he had some facts.
Yeah.
He had this name rearranged like this is like that, and and they were like,
Ah, yeah.
ha ha ha. Yeah.
Ah,
Nice.
I haven't heard that one before.
Right.
Anyways.
But yeah, so a couple of things that we can say is that on November 1st, we're going to be doing a channel update video. We'll do some sort of live thing. And we got some cool information. We're going to be announcing the prizes that are going to be coming up for November, a little bit of information about how we're going to do our Kingdom Hearts 3 and series is going forward. That's some good stuff. And then we're back tonight with The
World Ends With You, which is also finishing soon. I have
Yeah.
to assume.
Maybe.
Good game, though. Yeah, we got some really cool stuff to share. Really cool. We'll let you know how it's all going.
today
The
Wednesday?
future of the channel.
Yeah, Wednesday to do.
We're
today.
quitting.
We're not quitting.
We should title it like that, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're quitting.
We're quitting. Yeah.
Being an
bad-
organized channel. From this point forward, we will have channel update videos.
Oh, and
We're
I
quitting.
Forgot,
bad.
I forgot to play this.
Oh.
Android's fired.
Angriest. I can't with this game.
Can't even.
Oh, but we did.
But we did.
Oh, so mad.
Have Tom and Clay cry in the thumbnail, yeah. Quitting YouTube? Nyanny's fired.
Oh.
Up for this next month.
Ah!
We're cultured.
Cultured. Not a cult, just cultured. Lord,
Thanks, guys.
Till we see you tonight, 3:30, 1 hour. Bye.
Bye.
I love you. Bye.